Wouldn't it be great if you could come up with an entire year's worth of content ideas in less than 60 minutes? The reason most people don't create content is because they don't know what to write about when they go and sit down to actually do the writing. So you stare at a blank page, not knowing what to write about, and end up wasting more time and probably giving up before you actually create the content. Hi, I'm Allie Rittenhouse, online business coach and digital strategist. And in today's episode, I've got 3 steps to helping you craft an entire year's worth of content ideas in under an hour. The first step is brainstorming your brand themes. You want to think about what are the areas that you are the expert in, what are the areas that your client has a problem that you're going to help solve, and how do the two come together to really create these categories and these themes that then you can create content underneath. To come up with these themes, I want you to think about, what are you the expert in? What questions are people coming to you and asking? What problems do your ideal customers have? And what support and advice do you feel like you're constantly giving over and over and over again? By understanding these ideas and these topics, that will help you then create the themes that really overarch your brand content. And make sure that you are talking and writing about the things that your audience actually wants to hear from you on. Push yourself and see if you can come up with 10 to 12 theme ideas for your business. But even if you can only find 6 to 8, you're still going to be golden. You don't want to stretch these out too far that they're really challenging you in how you create content. You want to make sure that these themes are exactly what you are the expert in and what you know the info under to talk about, so that when you go to create it, it's going to be really easy for you to do it. Don't spend too much time creating these themes. You just want to have something to get started with right now. Once you understand the process, you can go back later and develop more ideas, or as your brand develops, you can start to stretch it out a little bit more. The next step is brain dumping from those themes. You want to think about any and every idea that you can possibly put under those themes, that there could be a question answered or a product recommended, or maybe even a book that you know falls under that theme category. Just brain dump. No idea is bad at this point. If you're a pen and paper user, grab some extra paper. Or if you prefer to save some trees and do it all online, I prefer to set up a library under Google Documents for each of my clients, where we create these themes and then we brain dump under each of them. If you can come up with 4 to 5 solid ideas under each of those themes, then you're on your way to creating a year's worth of content. And my guess is it probably took you half of the estimated time. This is something that doesn't have to take a lot of time, and it can evolve as your brand evolves. But you are more likely to create daily social content and weekly authoritative content if you have the ideas. And what I love most about creating authoritative content is that it can also help you create your daily content for social media posts, because you can pull snippets out of that authoritative content to use on social media. Once you broke down these concepts and ideas, you can go crazy in how you are creating content. You can do interviews or how-tos, book reviews, trending topics, product reviews. Really, the options are endless. Once you've gotten all of these ideas down, then the third and final step is about scheduling it. By scheduling it into a calendar and knowing what you're promoting and when, you can really make sure that your content is curated around what it is that you are doing and promoting in your business, so that your content then in turn leads to sales. Now, in the actual creating of content, this is again where you're finding your creative way. You can use a voice recorder and have it transcribed. You can do vlog videos like I'm doing here and have those transcribed into written text. Or you can just go straight to pen and paper, which is what I actually prefer to do before I get in front of the camera. Creating a year's worth of content ideas doesn't have to be time consuming. Sit down, focus 60 minutes or less in doing this process, and I promise your business will be thanking you. have fun creating this content. Don't limit yourself or stifle your ideas. Have fun with this. Go big, and you can really pare it down later as you're actually creating the content. But right now, you just want to get all of these ideas down and into a library that you can then put into a content calendar that will help you stay consistent and create the content that you know your audience needs. And if you're the person that loves templates and you want this explained and a visual for you, you can download a PDF that's going to guide you through this same exact process by either clicking the link below this video or above it. I hope you enjoyed today's Marketing Minute episode. I'll see you in the next.